Hello, speech to inspire. My name is Gia Huy. I'm in class 10A2 from Power High School for the Gifted, and today my topic is speech. Let's get started. Our planet's diverse, thriving ecosystems may seem like permanent fixtures, but they're actually vulnerable to collapse. Jungles can become deserts, and reefs can become lifeless rocks, even without cataclysmic events like volcanoes and asteroids. So, what makes one ecosystem strong and another weak in the face of change? The answer to a large extent is biodiversity. Biodiversity is built up of three intertwined features: ecosystem diversity, species diversity, and genetic diversity. The more intertwined there is between these features, the denser and more resilient the biodiversity reef becomes. Take the Amazon rainforest, one of the most biodiverse regions on Earth, due to its complex ecosystems, huge mix of species, and the genetic variety within those species. There are tangled vines recrawled from the thousands of trees, intertwining with treetops and growing thick wooden stems to support these towering trees. Helped along by the vines, the trees provide seeds, fruits, and leaves for herbivores to disperse their seed throughout the rainforest so that it can grow. Leftovers are consumed by the millions of insects, which decompose and recycle nutrients to create rich soil. The rainforest is a huge system filled with many smaller systems like this, each packed with interconnected species. Every link provides stability to the next, strengthening the biodiversity's weave. That weave is further reinforced by the genetic diversity within individual species. Species that lack genetic diversity due to isolation or population numbers can be much more vulnerable to fluctuations caused by climate change, disease, or habitat fragmentation. When a species disappears because of its weakened gene pool, a knot is untied and part of the weave disintegrate. So, what if we were to remove one species from the rainforest? Would the system fall apart? Probably not. The volume of species, their genetic diversity, and the complexity of the ecosystems form such rich biodiversity that one species gap in the weave won't cause it to unravel. The forest can stay resilient and recover from change, but that is not true in every case. In some environments, taking away just one important component can undermine the entire system. Take coral reefs, for instance. Many organisms in the reef are dependent on the coral. It provides key microhabitats, shelter, and breeding grounds for thousands of species of fish, crustaceans, and mollusks. Corals also form interdependent relationships with fungi and bacteria. The coral itself is a loom that allows the tangled net of biodiversity to be woven. That makes it a keystone organism, one that many others depend on for their survival. So, what happens when destructive fishing practices, pollution, or ocean acidification destroy the coral or weaken the coral altogether? Exactly what you might think. The loss of this keystone species leaves its dependents at a loss too, threatening the entire fabric of the reef. So, to conclude, ecosystem, species, and genetic diversity together form the tangled net of biodiversity that is vital for the survival of all organisms on Earth. We humans are woven into this biodiversity too. When a few strains are lost, our own well being is threatened. Cut too many links, and we risk unraveling it all. What the future brings to us is totally unpredictable, but biodiversity can give us an insurance policy, the Earth's own safety net to safeguard our survival. Thank you. That was my speech, and hope you stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.